There comes a moment in every man's life when he looks in the mirror and realizes a truth he can no longer ignore. No one is coming to save him. Not luck, not fate, not chance. The world will not hand him wealth because he dreams of it. Success is not something you drift into like a leaf carried by the wind. It is not an inheritance of the lazy, nor a blessing bestowed by the universe on the passive. It is the outcome of deliberate, disciplined, focused action. Wealth in every age, in every nation, in every field of human achievement has always bent its knee to those who mastered the art of focus. Strip away the myths, the excuses, the fantasies about overnight success, and what you will find is this unshakable law. Riches, whether in money, influence, or legacy, come only to the man who sharpens his attention into a spear and drives it relentlessly toward a chosen target. Think about it. Every empire ever built, every company that shaped history, every fortune that turned a family name into a dynasty, none of it was born from scattered effort. It was born from laser-like concentration on a single mission. Andrew Carnegie built an empire of steel not by dabbling in dozens of ventures, but by pouring his life into one vision. Thomas Edison tested over 1,000 times before bringing light to the world, his energy concentrated like fire through a magnifying glass. Henry Ford was mocked, ridiculed, doubted, but his focus on mass-producing the automobile turned ridicule into respect and revolutionized the world. Walt Disney lost everything, even his first character, but his focus on bringing imagination to life created a kingdom where dreams became reality. These men were not gods. They were not born with crowns. They were men like you, flesh, bone, and failure. But they chose the narrow road of focus, the discipline of channeling all energy into one pursuit, and that choice carved their names into history. Distraction, on the other hand, is the thief of destiny. The man who tries to chase 100 rabbits catches none. The man who spreads his energy across endless tasks, endless opinions, endless desires, dies tired but empty-handed. Look at the world today. Millions of people drowning in noise. Their eyes dart from screen to screen, their energy fractured into 1,000 meaningless swipes, their goals lost in the fog of endless stimulation. They wonder why wealth escapes them, why success slips through their fingers. But the answer is simple. A divided mind cannot conquer. Guard your focus as a king guards his throne. Protect it as a warrior protects his weapon. Do not give audience to the gesture of procrastination. Do not allow the seduction of comfort to rob you of your crown. Wealth is a jealous queen. She will not dance with the man who spends his nights scrolling, his mornings sleeping, his days drifting. She belongs only to the one who shows up, who builds, who advances relentlessly. Let me tell you something harsh, but true. Unfocused action is worse than inaction, because at least inaction reveals your weakness, but scattered action deceives you into believing you are moving forward, when in reality, you are only circling in place. A man working on 10 ventures, dabbling here, trying there, never finishing anything, never mastering anything. That man is not building wealth, he is building frustration. Focus is the difference between movement and progress, between noise and music, between existing and conquering. History does not remember the distracted, it remembers the focused. Alexander the Great did not conquer by fighting everywhere at once. He chose his battles with precision. Julius Caesar crossed the Rubicon because his focus left no room for retreat. Abraham Lincoln, after countless failures, remained focused on one vision, preserving the Union. Nikola Tesla, though ridiculed, focused his life on unlocking the unseen forces of electricity. Do not be fooled by the myth of multitasking. Multitasking is the art of doing many things poorly. Wealth is not built by scattering your energy like confetti. It is built by forging it into a spear. If you wish to build an empire, If you wish to rise above the mediocrity that suffocates the masses, you must learn to aim that spear with unwavering precision. Discipline is the shield that protects focus. Without discipline, your focus will bleed away into every temptation. And make no mistake, temptation will come. Comfort will whisper. Laziness will seduce. Fear will scream. The world will mock you, doubt you, try to pull you into its circus of distraction. But you must be ruthless. You must stand guard over your mind like a sentinel at the gates. Your calendar must be a fortress, your daily actions the bricks that build your empire. Wealth is not built in fantasies. It is not born from daydreams. It is sculpted, chiseled, forged by the man who shows up every day, strikes the stone every day, and refuses to stop until the shape he envisioned emerges. Consistency is not glamorous, but it is the secret weapon of kings. Think of focus as a fire. Scattered, it warms nothing. Concentrated, it burns through steel. The wealth you desire is not hiding from you. It is waiting for you to stop scattering your flame and start burning with purpose. Every man is given the same 24 hours. Every man breathes the same air, bleeds the same red. But the difference between the rich and the poor, the conqueror and the conquered, is not luck. It is the ability to channel those hours into something greater than distraction. Ask yourself, what is your spear aimed at? Do you even know? Or are you wandering the battlefield, sword in hand, swinging blindly, exhausted but victorious over nothing? Focused action requires clarity. You cannot build wealth without knowing where your energy is directed. Decide your vision. Define your target. Then give it everything you have. The world will try to scatter you. It will tempt you with comfort, seduce you with pleasure, distract you with noise. It will laugh at your discipline, mock your consistency, call you obsessed. Let them laugh. Let them mock. Because obsession is what separates the man who builds an empire from the man who dies in obscurity. Remember this. Wealth respects the man who respects his time. Every wasted hour is a stolen brick from your future. Every distracted moment is a crown given to another. Protect your time as you would protect your child. Defend it as you would defend your home. For time is wealth's most precious currency, and once it is spent, it cannot be reclaimed. Focused action also demands sacrifice. You cannot have everything and expect to build greatness. You must choose comfort or conquest, pleasure now or power later. The road of focus is narrow, but it leads to kingdoms. The road of distraction is wide, but it leads to regret. Do not envy the man with many pleasures. Envy the man with one mission. For when the dust settles, when the years pass, when the noise of this world fades, it will not be the distracted who stand crowned, but the focused. The law is eternal. Wealth bends only to focus. Not dreams, not hopes, not wishes. Focus. The spear of attention driven into the heart of action. Guard it, sharpen it, wield it. And one day when others look upon the life you built, they will not see luck. They will not see chance. They will see a man who chose focus, who acted relentlessly, and who forged his destiny with his own hands. So I ask you now, will you be the man who scatters his energy into the wind, or will you be the man who gathers it, sharpens it, and pierces through the armor of mediocrity to seize the crown of wealth? The choice is yours. Focus, act, building, and let the world bear witness.